If you don't know what I'm trying to do, it's Nicki Minaj, because she does that like thing all the time, and then she's like dun dun. So yeah, that's my Nicki Minaj impression. I thought I'd start with that just to be a little bit different. My brain is totally fried today. Like, it's been electrocuted and it's exploded all over the walls. You can't see it because it's on that wall. And if I start stopping, that's an oxymoron. I like oxymorons. Shut up, Facebook. So if I start stopping, that's my new phrase now, okay? But if I start stopping, then it's because my brain is like, it's mushed, alright? And if I start going off on a tangent like I just did in the past, then I apologise, quite sincerely in fact. But yeah, I wanted to do this video for a while, not this one because this is shit at the moment, and I'm just not, I don't really know what I'm talking about. But I wanted to give you like what I did on Saturday night, because I was too drunk to tell you on Sunday when I came home. But let's begin, shall we? Yes, okay. So I was going to record on this, but then I thought, that means I have to hold it up, and I don't really want to hold it up because I'd rather just talk to you. So yeah, this is how we're gonna roll. So you see me vlogging in the bus stop and stuff. I got on the bus, that was lovely. It was straight through, got to Swansea within like 50 minutes to an hour, whatever. Then I had to wait because my friend Daniel, not the American one, it's another one. I know a lot of Daniels actually, but yeah, whatever. So I got there, I had to wait for Daniel. So I stood by the bus stop, just stood there for like a twat for like 15 minutes maybe, texting away as you do. Then I thought, okay, it's time to move before people think I'm a lurker or a paedophile or something. So I moved. Actually, I can't even look like a paedophile because I look like I'm about 5 anyway, so I could have been a paedophile victim. What? Okay, so I decided to move to pass on my vagrancy. So I went down the street, and then as you've seen I started recording, as in the last video I started making a little thingy bob. I'll put a little thing, yes, you can go to that if you missed it. And as always, when you click a link on my videos, an annotation, it will open a new tab and pause this video. So don't worry about losing where you are, it's fine, okay? So anyway, I was recording away. The street was quite empty because it was quite late for Swansea. It's like 6 PM, which is like dead hour, because like after work it goes dead. The nightlife, you know. So so I was doing that and I was sitting around and okay. So then I seen a McDonald's down there, so I was like, I'll have some McFood. I'll have some McFood. That could be a new phrase as well, I'll have some McFood. I didn't even like McDonald's, so I go in there. It's the first time I've ever been to a McDonald's and they had like bouncers there, security. I've never seen security in McDonald's before, so that was quite daunting. So I stood in the queue, just waiting as you do. And I was like, what do I want? Because I don't like the food here. And then I was like, okay, I'll have a quarter pounder with cheese, and I'll have a banana milkshake because I love milkshakes in McDonald's. They're nice. And McDonald's, milkshakes. I like banana first, then strawberry, but chocolate can go fuck itself because I hate chocolate milkshakes because they're just rank or nasty or disgusting or whatever, right? So I hate them. So I had to have a Pepsi because they didn't have any there. So that's nice. So I had that. Then carried on talking away. Then I went back outside, stood by that fountain, started recording again, which was with the seagulls. These people who were across the thing just looked at me like, what are you doing? It's funny. And then all of a sudden these tramps started emerging from the darkness, and I was like, oh shit. And I've seen a tramp before, so that was quite new anyway. But this one of them was like shoving his hand into a bin, and he was like looting through the bins around this fountain. So I was like, oh darling, that's disgusting. I didn't really say that because I'm not a snob and I'm not English, but like it was just weird to see because I've never seen someone do that. And he had this like McDonald's box thing, he had food and he was like adding things from the bin into it. So I was like, okay, I would give you money, this is in my head, I would give you money, but I'm not going to, because I'm a nice person, but not that nice, you know. And then all of a sudden, this like really big fat, she must have been a lesbian woman because she looked butch. So she came out like this, like, and I was like, fuck, she makes me look tiny. I'm small anyway, but like she makes me look tiny, you know. She had this like really heavy woolen grey coat on, these stinking trousers and trainers or sneakers or whatever you want to call them. I keep remembering I was like, I've had cocaine, but I haven't, I swear. I still got my, whatever that thing is called, I can't remember. But anyway, cartilage. So anyway, this tramp woman is like there with this bin bag, just standing there, and I'm like, okay. So we got fucking McBin Flurry over there. We've got lesbian bin bag woman over there. And then all of a sudden these more of them popped out, and they were like, these ones asked me for money. So I was like, no. And then they just looked at me a bit shocked, as if I was being rude. I was like, no, you're not having my money. So then I thought, shit, I'm getting mugged by tramps. So I thought, okay, leave. That's the best thing to do, right? Because some of you might know from the past, I used to have social anxiety. And when... shut up, Facebook. And it only happens in public places and stuff, and there's a lot of people. So then as these tramps started flocking out, now it's not so bad because I can do things like I wouldn't have been in Swansea before, but now I can go. But it's still there, you know, it's like slight bits in the back of my head. My hair is really shit because I just had a shower and I shampooed my hair and it's like really flat now. Anyway, so I was like, no, you don't have my money. And I thought, shit, I need to leave. So I picked up my umbrella because it was raining. Well, it was raining before I left, and it stopped. So I picked up my umbrella and I was like, fuck this. And I just walked, well, power walked. I was going to say ran, but I didn't run. I don't run. I fucking short walked to some thing to the side, and I was like, crap, they can still see me. So then I walked up the hill and I hid behind a wall and I sat there for like 30 minutes. I don't know what you're supposed to do to avoid tramps and stuff, because I couldn't go anywhere because I didn't know my way around, and I still had to wait for my friend. And I was like, I need to get away because I'm not getting mugged by tramps. I didn't want to update you all. Drew gets mugged by a tramp or something, because I would have smacked the fuck out of them with an umbrella, I swear to God, if they'd have tried like grabbing me. Probably one hand, because I can one hand wield an umbrella, so I'll just be like, I'll go ninjutsu in their ass, like, you know. But anyway, so I hid behind this wall. And I was texting away like, shit, I need to do something before I freak out, because I started to get a bit paranoid, because I'm a little bit mental anyway, as you might know. So I was like, okay, and then my battery's like really low. So then, instead of thinking like, oh, okay, I'll knock my phone off just to conserve it, just in case I do get robbed or something, I need to phone hospital or something, I thought, shit, I can't make a vlog now. For some reason you were all I thought of, so that's nice. Is that lovely? But yeah, so I knocked my phone off anyway to conserve it, and then Daniel actually showed up. We went back to his apartment thing. He lives in a lovely apartment block. It's like he has his own gates. They opened out, I walked in, I was like, okay, this is nice courtyard stuff. I was like, ooh. And then we go in this corridor. He wanted to go in the lift, but I don't trust elevators. I hate elevators, so I walked up the steps. I'm going through in my mind, I have to draw it out, so yeah, bear with me. And then we went down another corridor, then another corridor, then another corridor, through a door, and another corridor. Oh wait, then another corridor, and then I was like, fucking hell, this is like a labyrinth. How the hell am I supposed to get back out later when I'm drunk, you know? It was really awkward. But whatever, anyway, so we sat down. It made me coffee and stuff. We chucked Absolutely Fabulous on. I don't know if any of you watched Ab Fab. Amazing show. It's a really old show now. I wish they still made it because it's fucking genius. If you don't know what Absolutely Fabulous is, I recommend you watch it. If you do, let me know what you think of it, because I love that show so much. So he's watching that, and then he's like, okay, let's have some drinks. I'm a vodka drinker, or Guinness drinker, but I drink vodka generally when I go out. So we had some vodka, which I haven't drank since like February or March, so I was getting quite drunk easily. So then it was like 11 PM I think, and then we decided to actually go out, and I was like tipsy, and so I was like swerving there. I was still sober in my head, but I was drunk-ish. So then we walked, and he lives on Wynn Street, which is like where all the straight bars and stuff are, but we wanted to go to a gay bar just to have a change, because I've never been out anyway, especially to a gay bar, so it was like 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh yeah, what I wanted to say is as well, in that time where we was having that pre-drink thing, he was trying to decide if we wanted to go to Cardiff or stay in Swansea. But the thing is, if we went to Cardiff, we would have got caught in the Mardi Gras, which is a very pretentious name, and I hate that name. But yeah, we would have been stuck in the Mardi Gras, and I was like, I really don't want to go there, because it's my first time like out on the scene, as they call it, and I was like, I don't want to be surrounded by trannies and transsexuals and gay people flouncing around and trying to rape my face or whatever. That sounds quite self-absorbed, but I sometimes am. So anyway, we decided to stay in Swansea. We walked up Wynn Street, back past that fountain with the tramp, so we're a bit safer this time because it was dark. And then we ended up on this gay street, as they call it, and we went into some club called 210, I believe it was called 210. And I went in, so it's like a really long, dark corridor, and it was the first time I'd been under a UV light, and I was wearing a white t-shirt, and all of a sudden it just went poof, and it just glue, and I was like, what the fuck, am I Jesus or something? So then we got down to the thing, I had to pay like £5 admission, which is fine. We walked into this club, and this music was loud, like, it was like, and I can't see what happened because it popped up, just came out on my screen, and it's like, really loud, and I was like, I speak, and I was like, and I realised I could not hear myself. It's like, what the fuck, my chest was like, because the music was like resonating in my chest, because it's like deep resonating, you know. If you've never been out like me, then you wouldn't know, but I imagine some of you have, because I assume most people have a life. Anyway, so this music was like thumping in my chest and stuff, and the floor was shaking under my feet, and I was like, this is weird. He was trying to talk to me, Daniel was, and I was like, what are you saying? So then we ended up getting a drink anyways, that was all lovely and stuff. Yes, okay, I'm not a dancer, I hate dancing and stuff, so I just sat down on these like sofas, I was by one part, and all of a sudden, these 2 old people sat down like right in front of me, and they were snogging each other, and or making out if you're American or whatever, and they were like proper going for it with tongues and everything, and I was like, I told my a gay face, I was like, fuck this, I have to move, because it was just gross to watch. It's not something I want to watch, like, so I moved to another like little stooly type table thing, and then these people were like pole dancing, debatably, it was just swirling around a pole really, it wasn't really dancing on it. And this one of them with like really blonde, flicky, whoosh hair, proper camp, he walked over to my friend Daniel, and they're shouting stuff to each other, I can't hear them, I'm just like trying to mouth lip read, and they're like going for it, and I was like, fuck, is this my first little bitch fight witness? Turns out it was. They didn't fight, and I'm the type of person that's like a guardian. I like intervene if someone's pissing off who I'm with, my friends or wherever. So it's like, if he does that again, I'm gonna punch him. So yeah, that didn't happen again anyway, thankfully. Also, I need to take a break a sec, cause I need to pee. Cut. So this is the end of part 1. If you want to see part 2 of this vlog, then click on my face. Vogue, strike the pose. And you will be taken to the second part of the vlog. Okay, so I'll see you on the other side.